Rob Holley here. Don't mind me, I'm at my work. So don't tell my boss.
Hey, Rob, thanks for joining us. Could you please tell everyone what is your dancing background and how did you get into line dancing?
So let's see, I will be starting my 19th year line dancing. And I got into it because when I met my wife, Susan, and I would fly out there to meet her, and she would take me to where they were line dancing. Now, at that moment, I wasn't receptive to learning, but I loved watching the guys with the big hats and the big belt buckles kicking up high and stuff I thought was really cool. Then she moved out here. We got married around 2005. She was asking about wanting to get back in the line dancing herself. I didn't know where to take her. Through the grapevine, she found a place to go. So in January of 2006, we went line dancing at a place called Just Mug Saloon, just a little dive bar type thing. But then I immediately got hooked. And after a few weeks, I ended up buying boots and hats, and the rest is history. But that's how I got started.
Oh, what a cute love story. Also, love of dancing and, of course, love of your wife. That's awesome. Next question is, Rob, what's your favorite candy?
My favorite candy would be a Reese cup.
Okay, what's your favorite drink?
Oh, my favorite alcoholic drink is a Long Island iced tea. My favorite non-alcoholic drink would be any kind of soda that's made with cane sugar, not high fructose corn syrup, but actual natural cane sugar. I love those the most.
Besides dancing, what are your hobbies?
So I'm a big movie buff. I love watching movies. I don't watch a lot of TV. Another hobby I do, since I've been doing this since I was a kid, I'm a video game nerd. So I have most of the consoles, but video games, movies, and of course, music are my hobbies.
Okay, now are you an action movie, romantic comedy?
Oh, I like everything, usually comedy related. Now watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine, which I love.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, great. So, for your real job, I think you kind of gave it away, but what kind of books are those back there behind your
Oh,
head?
so I do have a regular job. I am a mechanical designer slash draftsman. I've been working here at this job since 1991. So that's well over 30 some years. Because of that, I have 5 weeks of vacation. And those 5 weeks of vacation allow me to travel a lot.
Well, that's awesome. Thanks for sharing that. So tell me this. This can be it's a two-pronged question. Number one is what is your favorite dance that you've choreographed? And then the second one would be what are one or two dances that you really enjoy dancing right now that you did not choreograph?
All right, so I'll answer the second part first. So my favorite dance right now is probably Liquor Talking by Madison Glover. I don't know what my second one would be. I think actually my second dance right now would probably be Rachel's, Dustin and Cody's Everybody Get Up. So that's, if you've seen the dance, is well over 100 steps. It's kind of a cool social dance. And I learned it a few times from Cody over this past year. Choreography, let's see. It's like asking which children of mine do I love the best. But I'd say one of my favorite dances is actually probably one of the first ones I ever wrote back in, I think it was March or May of 2016. So the dance is called Can't Blame It on the Booze. And it's just a little easy improver type dance, 32 count 4 wall. The song is by Steve Mokler called Love Drunk. That was the very first dance that someone outside of my home state of Delaware actually picked up and taught to his group. It was Tony New, NEW. He lives in Texas. He liked to dance so much, he ended up teaching it to his group. And that was the first time I realized, wow, like maybe I could continue doing that. That was the one confidence booster I had when I started this like almost 9 years ago. So that dance probably remains my favorite. My favorite dance that I'm most proud of, at least currently, is my new one called Blames on You by James Johnson. I really love that song. Some choreographers can appreciate what I'm about to say. So when you find a song that you want to write a dance to, you listen to it often, Like you're constantly playing it in your head. You're trying to get inspiration and hit different parts of the music and all this kind of stuff. So you end up listening to the song like 50 times. But with the dance Blames on You and the song Blame by James Johnson, since I released it, I've not gotten tired of the song. And I'm hoping that bodes well for its staying power. That one I am proud of.
Oh, well, that's a great story, Rob. And there are lots of people excited about your dances, dancing them all over the world. So thanks for sharing your talents with us.
Oh, thank you, sweetie.
Few more questions and then we're done. Give me a fun fact about Rob Holley that nobody knows about.
What the fun fact is my parents were living in South America at the time with my two siblings. They're older than me, 6 years and 10 years. So my family, before I was born, the four of them lived in Peru at the time. So what I figured out was I was conceived in South America, but after a few months, my mom flew back to the States and gave birth to me in the States. But obviously, I was conceived in another continent, or I guess the same continent, but another country.
Well, I bet you're right. I bet you a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah.
Do you have any funny or crazy travel stories that have happened to you while you've been traveling?
I did a workshop down in Florida a couple years ago. So Ray and I rented a car, and for some idiotic reason, I put the key fob on the roof of the convertible. We take off. Like I hear like this noise, and oh my God, that was the key. Drove back, searched the road. I finally found the key fob, but it was completely destroyed. It was like run over by a tire and all this kind of stuff. I had to explain to the Enterprise people what had happened. So I ended up having to pay like $300 to cover it out of my pocket.
You're lucky that you just found the keys in general and knew that you did that and didn't turn your car off.
I'm just glad that we never shut the car off because I'd probably still be stuck there in Florida.
Are you a morning or night person?
I am a morning person, and anyone who rooms with me or dances with me at events knows I'm always up at 6 a.m. and I'm usually going to bed by 11. I never make a closer photos.
Okay. Well, we ought to start doing a beginner photo.
Yeah, 8 a.m. class photo, 8 a.m. class photo, which coincidentally not, I think I'm going to do some morning classes at your event.
You are. I'm very excited. There are a lot of morning people. I am personally not one of them, but for those morning people, we are going to have lessons at 8 a.m.
I'm looking forward to seeing you all at the dance event in June 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. And I'm definitely looking forward to dancing on those screwless floors I hear about. Can't wait.
We line dance everywhere.